Good morning, children. Welcome to Geography class. And today we will read chapter number 7, Major Landforms of the Earth. Children, our Earth has various landforms and water bodies. Now let's learn about them. First is mountains. A piece of land higher than the surrounding area is called a hill. Very high hills are called mountains. The hills and mountains are made up of rocks. The weather is pleasant on the hills throughout the year, but it is very cold on the mountains. The tip of a mountain is called a peak. It is generally covered with snow. In summers, when snow melts, many rivers are formed by the flow down towards the hills, mountains and plains. Children, what do we call the tip of a mountain? It is called peak. Now let's read about the plains. What are plains? As you can see in the figure also, the plains are flat lands. They are very large areas and they are suitable for making houses, for farming, and the climate of the plain is hot in summer, cold in winters. Many rivers flow through the plains. Let's read some concrete fact. Most big cities are located in plains. This is because it is easier to build houses, buildings, roads and other structures in the plains. Now about the desert. A desert is a large plain area of a land covered with sand. The climate remains hot and dry during summers and is very cold in winters. People generally do not like to live in deserts due to the harsh climatic conditions, and most deserts have very little vegetations as they receive very little amount of rainfall. Only few plants like cactus and thorny trees are able to grow in the desert. The Great Indian Desert is also known as Thar Desert. It lies in the northern western part of India in the state of Rajasthan. Camels are used for transportations in the Thar Desert. Camels are also called the sheep of the desert because it can easily walk on the sand and can remain without having food and water for several days. Now let's read about the plateaus. Plateau is a hill with a flat top. Thus generally there is no peak on a plateau. It is also called tableland. It is slightly higher than its surrounding areas and the land is uneven, not equal, hard and rocky also. The plateau of Tibet to the north of the Himalaya is the highest plateau in the world. Now about peninsula. Peninsula is a piece of land that is surrounded by water bodies on three sides. Thus, the southern part of India is a peninsular region as it is surrounded by the Arabian Sea on the west, Bay of Bengal on the east and the Indian Oceans on the south. Now about islands. An island is a piece of land that is surrounded by water on all the sides. The Andaman and the Nicobar Island lie in Bay of Bengal. The Lakshadweep Islands lie in Arabian Sea. The Andaman Islands are a group of 200 small islands. Now children, it's time for some exercise. Let's do. Your exercise A is take the correct answer. And the first question is, Which part of India is called peninsula? It is southern part. What is the other name of the Thar desert? And the right answer is Great Indian Desert. What do we call a hill with a flat top? It is plateau. Which of the following islands lie in the Bay of Bengal? And the right answer is Andaman and Nicobar Island. Which of the following islands lie in Arabian Sea? And the answer is Lakshadweep Island. Now it's time for fill in the blanks. A dash is surrounded by water on 3 sides. And the answer is peninsula. And dash is a piece of land surrounded by water on all sides. It is called island. Dash are known as the sheep of the desert. The answer is camels. The last one is the plateau of Dash to the north of the Himalayas is the highest plateau in the world, and the answer is Tibet. Now your next exercise, that is the last one, is match the following. The first one is flatland. The answer is plains. The Great Indian Desert is Thar Desert. Flat top, plateau, and high hills are mountains. So that's all in this chapter, children. Thank you.